So today in our weather unit, we are going to be learning about cloud types. So there are many different cloud types, but first of all, clouds are made up of tiny water droplets and or ice crystals. So if it's water, it's most likely going to be closer to the Earth's surface, and ice crystals, as we learned last week, are colder in the atmosphere, so those ones will be further up in the atmosphere. So there are many different types of cloud names, and their names are specific types created by combining the names of the shape of the cloud and how tall the cloud is, so the name of the cloud's height. So there are three main types of clouds: cumulus, which are the fluffy ones; stratus, which are the lengthy layered ones; and cirrus, which look like thin feathery wisps. So cirrus, as you can see, the thin feathery wisps. So that's the first one we'll be discussing. So the word cirrus comes from a Latin word that means tuft or curl of hair. So that's why we call them the wispy feathery looking, because it looks like that tuft of hair. So as you can see in the picture, long stringy cirrus clouds are called mare's tails. Again, a tail with that feathery kind of look. And then here you can see going out, starting over here and going out, so a feathery kind of wispy likeness. Some more pictures so you get the idea. So cirrus generally occur in fair weather and point in the direction of air movement at their elevation. So these ones aren't going to be the ones where you have to get an umbrella. If you see these, it's most likely just the water in the air, but not about to rain or anything on you. And again, just moving at their elevation. Now, lower clouds have the term stratus. So altostratus, stratocumulus, and nimbostratus. So if you see the term stratus in a cloud type, that means it's low. So stratus clouds in general are made up of water droplets. However, when temperatures are cold enough, these clouds may also contain ice particles and snow. But because stratus are lower to the earth, that's why they're mainly made up of water droplets. So as you see here, very close to this urban center, and they look very large in the sky. You can easily see them. So the word stratus comes from the Latin word that means to spread out. So these are horizontal layered clouds that stretch out across the sky like a blanket. So it's a little harder to actually see the sky, see the blue of the sky, see the sun, because a lot of times these stratus clouds block everything out because they're so horizontally laid out over the entire sky. So again, stretching across the sky in low, large, flat layers. They sort of resemble fog, and actually fog is a type of stratus cloud if it's low enough to the earth, but again, not exactly reaching the ground. So at that time, it's just a mist or drizzle. So again, you can see it rolling over a mountainside. And again, so fog is a type of stratus cloud that is low to the ground, common around bodies of water or damp conditions. So again, that very low part of the earth. And then our third type, cumulus clouds, is remember are the little cotton ball guys. Fair weather cumulus have the appearance of floating cotton and have a lifetime of 5 to 40 minutes. So it's only around for a little bit, so it won't stay in that shape the entire time. They'll start spreading out. So the word cumulus comes from the Latin word for a heap or a pile. Cumulus clouds are puffy in appearance, and that gives them the appearance of the large cotton balls. They're harmless fair weather. They can later develop into towering cumulonimbus clouds, which are associated with powerful thunderstorms. But just cumulus clouds on their own, just the fluffy cotton balls that you see in the sky and making shapes out of, they're generally just fair weather and aren't going to produce much. The clouds that do produce the heavy thunderstorms are cumulonimbus. Those are the big ones. So those extend upwards for hundreds of meters. So these aren't the cotton balls, these are cumulonimbus, the huge towering stacks. So again, this is the fair weather cumulus, just the cotton balls on their own. And then you can see them cross the sky. So not too high, not too low, somewhere in the middle. So here we're showing exactly where these are forming. Remember the strato that on the bottom. The cirrus very high in the sky, and this large stack of cumulonimbus, the really tall ones. Okay? And then again, you can see cumulonimbus, thunderstorms, nimbostratus, thunderstorms, and possibly from stratus, altocumulus. But the rest are again going to show you mostly fair weather. And again, here our large cumulonimbus stack, the popular one for thunderstorms. And again, showing you that height and elevation and the ones that are mostly going to produce that rain. Thank you for watching, and next time we're going to continue our talk of clouds and then also going into more weather patterns.